What's up, Otaku fam? We are the Otaku Couple back for reactions here for the channel with some more spilled ink. I mean, hey, if they're gonna keep uploading a video every single week, we gonna keep reacting to a video every single week. You know what I'm saying? We got Art Style Swap Challenge. Now, this is gonna be funny.
See, we could do this.
I don't have an art style for you to swap to. Every time it says we just need to do this, you just want me to draw poorly.
I want to draw together.
Okay, that's fine as long as everyone is aware.
The next video, I'm bringing some sketchbooks out, and we're going to draw while they do that, and we're going to do a reaction with our sketchbooks. I have sketchbooks.
I know you do.
We have plenty.
I know.
So you can have one. I can have one.
Right.
And then we will show the audience. If everybody wants that, please say so. Bully him into letting us do that.
It's gonna look like Connor drawing. Thank you guys for the continued support.
So Sonic and Mario
Be sure to check out our Patreon link down below for full uncut reaction to TV shows, animes, and movies. Let's hop on in.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Spilled Ink! Yay! Stop.
Wait, Emily. Wait, ready?
What? Oh, okay, all right. Calm down.
Calm down.
For today's episode, we are doing a challenge that was actually suggested several times, and I thought it would be a fun exercise. And it is a art style swap.
Basically, I'm going to draw my character in Amarichu style.
And I'll be drawing myself in Daida's style.
Right.
Except I have a problem.
What is your problem?
I don't know your style.
I don't even know my own style.
I feel like with you especially, like, I think people forget
the
what
dogs
your
are fighting
style
right
is.
underneath
You know what's
our desk.
funny?
We're dog
What?
sitting.
I do
Ignore
like
all
all
dog
films on
fighting
animations,
sounds.
Yeah.
Animation videos. And then people be like, I didn't know Didus could draw. I'm like, what? Like, it's like right
That's
there.
all I do.
It's like a bunch of them. It's a bunch right there. But first, are you looking to level up your skills and not sure where to start? Well, let me introduce you to Skillshare, the sponsor of today's episode.
Wow, I haven't seen a
Skillshare is the
Skillshare
largest online learning
sponsorship
community
in
for creators just
forever,
like
bro.
us, with thousands of classes led by industry experts per category. There's a ton of classes available
God.
for artists of all skill
Remember when
levels and
Skillshare
experience,
was,
so
like,
check out the link
sponsoring
and see
every
if there's a new
YouTuber
skill you'd
ever?
like to learn. Thanks so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode
pretty
of
awesome.
Spilled Ink.
But I get it. They meant like, I don't know, like finely pieces or
Well,
something.
especially because we're doing everything traditionally, right? I feel like your traditional style
But like,
is...
bro, they could just go on my Instagram. There's literally like footage of
Not
like.
everyone is on Instagram.
I know,
I'm
but if
not.
they wanted to, you know, like.
I feel like even for me, your traditional style is so different from your digital style that I'm at a loss.
I never do traditional style. So like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
You're not at a loss. It's like sharp. There's certain things I keep doing.
What if on one side we try imitating each other's like serious style, and then we try imitating each other's chibi style, like 2 on 1 page?
I think
We're
that
doing
makes
serious
sense.
Yeah.
Because
Whichever
like
one you want to do.
Didus's traditional is more realistic.
Yeah.
Which is funny because his digital is not.
Yeah.
It's more illustrative, whatever you want to call it. But then when he draws, it is much more realistic looking. And then Emery is definitely very chibi anime and then very bookish illustrative sort of thing. So it's definitely kind of, they both are kind of different with their mediums, but it's funny. It's cool to see that.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Because I feel like I don't know. Your style is hard to pinpoint sometimes, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the problem is that I do different styles every time. I don't really have a go-to because I like to challenge myself and do different styles all the time. So there was one time where I had to draw Joey for.
Yeah, I was about to mention
Yeah.
that. I was about to talk about that
I
video.
had to draw Joey, and I really like. There's this art style where you make like the boobs and the waist ridiculously like impossible to do, like bigger than the head, right?
Yeah.
Which is like impossible in real life, right? But I was like, oh, that's interesting. You can like make it look good, but even though it's like technically impossible to do, like why are the boobs way bigger than the head? That's crazy, right? So yeah, that was a style
Your
I tried.
average anime style.
Right.
Yeah, I remember in that video, like, so okay, I guess spoilers for people who didn't know. In that video where Joey had to like sort of guess the last 2 drawing pieces, that was me and Didus. And I feel like most people could tell right away, like, oh, that's Emily's style. You could tell from a mile away. But people really struggled with yours.
Yeah. Well, because I don't normally draw boobs bigger than the head.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm being real.
Okay.
That was my first time. I was like, I want to try this.
How much time? I feel like we should give ourselves like a time limit. 30 minutes for sketching and inking?
We're gonna do 20, and then we get extended to 30 if we can. Okay, 20. Let's do 25
That's a cool.
minutes.
It's just some relaxing music.
Wait, hold on. Are we drawing each other? If we're drawing ourselves as how the other person would draw, then I would make mine derpy. But it's draw yourself. I don't know how to describe it. Like use my style, but don't think how would I draw you. Think about like how you would look in my style.
Right.
If that makes sense.
That does
like
make sense.
I couldn't think.
Brain empty.
Brain empty. We just came back from Japanese class, so we used up a lot of brain energy today.
I used Emily's Valentine's video.
Oh my god! From that's outdated material. That's from like 3 years ago.
I'll take anything I could get.
Is my style that difficult?
No, it's just I think it's difficult because I'm drawing a dude, right?
I guess this is kind of cheating because we've drawn each other several times in our videos, huh? Except you always draw me kind of whack.
What? I draw you accurate as possible.
Hey! Oh yeah, what have
When
you
Emily
noticed?
draws guys, she doesn't do as much eye detail
Oh,
unless you're a
really?
girl. Then that's when you get the pretty Emirichu eyes, right?
Hey, are you sure it's not just?
I
when
don't know. I saw multiple guys that you drew, and they all have simple eye. Like they don't got the crazy sparkles that you usually.
Oh, yeah.
So Emily likes thick eyelashes, I guess. Wait, what do you call this? Eyeliner, eyelash,
Oh,
eyelash.
I see what you mean.
They're very thick, much thicker than I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I feel like the thicker you make them, the more pretty they become.
Oh.
And if I'm trying to humble my character, I'm not giving him nice eyeliner.
So not just yourself, you're humbling your character.
People relate more to like Joe Smo characters. That's why like a lot of shonen have like the Joe Smo look.
That's
you know?
true. I feel like your type of content is very relatable.
Right. I want to be kind of authentic and real in a way.
Kind
You
of
don't hide the
authentic.
fact that like you kind of view your younger self as this like loser character. That...
Loser.
No. You know what I mean?
You hear that, guys? Sick 'em. Sick 'em. Sick 'em. Sick 'em.
No, that's not what I meant.
It is the loser branding
Loser.
for sure.
Loser.
But like I do it because I want people to know
like-
that they're not alone.
Dude, he had a whole video where he called himself a basement dweller. So I mean, Titus is his own personal shit talker for sure.
And these feelings of, you know, feeling like a loser, right?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty accurate for most people to feel that way. It's just
Yeah.
they never say out loud because then you get people that be like, oh yeah, you are a loser. You loser.
It's like the opposite of like when people try to show they have like a I lead such a fun life. Look at this. Look at all the stuff.
Oh, like
I'm doing.
Instagram, like Snapchat, kind of
Yeah.
like, oh look, I'm at a DJ party. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! When I was in college, every day on Snapchat when it was popular, you would just see like every swipe you do on Snapchat, it would be like, and I was like,
Like a 1 hour Instagram
I was like,
story
why are you
of a
out?
concert.
You do this every night, like clubbing. Like, who cares? I don't care.
I remember you mentioning like that's kind of why you were not that interested in doing like Japan-centric content. That's very like, hey guys, here's what I did, like a day in my life in Japan. Because for you, it's like it's not anything super special, and you don't want to make it come across like you're trying to what's the word?
I don't
Like blow it up.
I just don't like making. I mean, like to an extent, I don't like making FOMO. To an extent,
I get
it feels
that.
BM. Bad manners. It feels like, ha, look at the thing I'm doing and you can't. Ha ha.
Right.
Yeah, no, I
like,
get
it's
that.
just me. Not to like anyone could do it. I think they're
Yeah,
allowed. I
yeah.
think it's just my personality that makes me feel that way. Just like
Yeah, I get that
I don't want to
completely.
like showcase.
Because you don't like watching that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't normally like
Like,
watch
you don't-
like house tours and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you
I
don't
really
you
do
don't
it. I
live vicariously through other people.
No.
No, like I think everyone should just do their own thing, you know. Like, but I get it. Like it's like escapism.
yeah,
it's
I also feel like,
fantasy.
you know,
I don't blame anyone doing it either.
If
like,
you do fun things, like I don't think you should feel like
Right.
you have to hide that part.
But
you
like
know?
for me, it's like if I'm at a concert, like I'm not gonna be with my phone filming.
Yeah,
the
that
whole
is
thing.
true, that is
And-
true.
oh my god, we were at a Taylor Swift concert in Japan, right?
Uh-huh.
And everyone in the front had their phones up like this. and they're just recording the whole concert just like this. And it's an army of people. There's an army of people.
I was going to say.
We were talking about the Fluffy thing?
Yeah, I was going to say. That was really kind of brilliant, though, because it is one of those where I think about when I first went to a concert, and that was, God, years ago. Because, like, my first concert was Bon Jovi, and I was still a kid. So, I know we've talked about this before, but, like, I didn't get my first phone until, like, 6th or 7th grade, because that was when, like, a really bad school shooting happened, and that was for emergency text only sort of thing. So, and when that happened, like, that was probably 2006, 2007. We didn't have really cool phones like we do now, and let alone, like, really good quality camera stuff. So it's like, you were really enjoying the moment sort of stuff. And now, like, because I'm a product of that. Like, I do video stuff because I want to keep that forever.
Yeah.
But going to a show that prohibited camera things, it takes you back in the good old days where it's like you're actually present and enjoying what's happening in front of you and actually living in the moment. And I appreciated that with Fluffy.
Yes. So we went to go see Fluffy's most recent comedy tour. It was really fun, but the way that he had his stage set up is he had 2 retro TVs, like giant retro TV, like staticky screens or whatever, on both sides of the stage, and they did not permit you to record anything while he was actively telling any jokes. But in the same vein of being there in the moment, there was somebody, I don't know who, in the front row that was choosing to look up at his giant screens that he had set up for the people in the far back. And he was like, "Why are you looking up? I'm right in front of you." Any closer. I was like, bro,
that was so funny. She was sitting at the front, like the very front. So she had like full picture view of him, and she's just looking up at the screen like that.
And not at him walking around on the stage. I was like, bro, that's wild. That was wild, bro.
But no, it's just one of those where, like, him making that rule of, like, please don't video this show. I want you to enjoy it and, like, not do that sort of stuff. It is really nice, and I kind of, like, I love that that's not a rule, because there are times where I'm just like, I see a show that I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford this in years to come, so I do want to take videos of it.
Yeah.
But that was just a whole different experience, and I really appreciated that, where it's like, okay, all it is now forever locked away in my memory.
Yep.
So I get what Didas is saying.
Yeah.
I completely get it. I'm also very bad at that. So
yeah, let's see, that Breaking Benjamin acoustic show was still chef's kiss.
It's like me videoing
and I was like,
Chemical Romance.
I don't know, man.
Like
it feels wrong just going to a concert and just like I'm feeling, but like they want to relive the moment. I get it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just dystopian.
Not dystopian.
But I get it.
Okay, I've noticed you do mostly thin lines. Like the Emily part of myself wants to like add more line weight, but I know that's not what you do, so I'm not gonna.
A lot of people probably don't know this, but the reason why I don't do pressure sensitivity on my animations is to make it go faster, because I don't have to think about line width. It's always the same size width, so I don't have to be like, oh, this part should be thicker and this one should be thinner.
That's kind of smart.
Yeah, I did it for efficiency, and no one knows that except now.
Now the world
now everybody
Should we
knows.
draw each other in our actual styles to compare, like see how accurate the other person was?
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, we could try it.
Okay.
I kind of like my Emirichu piece. I could see it.
Let me reach you, please. And then now I'm gonna. All right, here's. Don't look.
I like how she.
Now I'm gonna
Don't
move
look.
on to drawing.
I know. Look.
I'm gonna draw you how I would actually draw you. Yeah, I feel like my style changes a bit.
It does. It does.
Like depending on digital or traditional. Like I feel
But I
like,
do
don't
think
know,
that's
I think if
normal.
you look at my sketchbook drawings on my Instagram, it's quite different from. I don't know. Maybe that's just what I think though. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Sometimes I
You're
think.
wrong.
Sometimes I think like, oh yeah, my style will look so different every time. People will be like, no, I can always tell it's you.
I can always tell you. Oh, you outlined yours already? Oh my god, you were like went hyper mode.
Not hyper, bro.
Okay, what else is new?
Hey!
Sorry. Sorry, I had to. Sorry.
Well, you did say 25 minutes for this.
Yeah.
So I am all good there on that front.
What about your chibi version, Titus?
Okay, the beeper never beeped. Beep 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 beep.
There's no point of the timer in the end.
Well, it's nice to have like keep track, you know.
Yeah.
Every time Emily draws my hat, she likes to make it fat and wide and thickums. So I made sure I drew my hat fat and thickums.
It's actually kind of been a while since I drew your character, I think.
Yeah, when you draw me, it's usually chibi form.
Yeah, like Chibi and like Gumpy.
Gumpy.
Oh.
And
I can say the same thing for you. When you draw me, you draw me.
Huh?
You draw me Goofy.
Huh?
For some context, by the time this episode is out, we'll probably have already decided on like a fan name. But I know we called you guys Inklings for a while, except that name is already so closely associated with Nintendo
But yeah,
Splatoon.
Yeah, we
with
forgot.
Splatoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Story of my life,
Okay,
dude.
well, the
every time they always talk about Splatoon on my own channel because I do squids, but like it wasn't planned that way.
Yeah, and we know Inkling's like technically already a word, but because it's already so associated with Splatoon, which also has a lot to do with squids, we were like, okay, we don't want to seem like we're just like copying that same name.
Yeah.
So we were looking for suggestions, and some people had really good suggestions. There was like Ink Drops, which is cute. Someone
Aw.
recommended Cleanup Crew, which I thought was super cute.
I think a lot of
'cause, you know,
people like
spilled
Cleanup
ink.
Crew.
Yeah, I still need to see more of the responses on the post, but I think Cleanup Crew sounds cute.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Comment below.
I mean, again, by the time this episode is out, there might already be like a name established.
That's true. You don't know how far in the future.
I
this,
actually don't know when this is gonna be posted.
Right.
Have you ever played Splatoon?
I actually have only played the demo,
Oh.
and it was quite hard, and then I quit.
Oh. I'm surprised you haven't played more of it.
Right? You think it would be?
Like right up your alley.
I'm a squid kid. Is that what they?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Splatoon.
Their music is kind of cool. It's like, dude, I think I press too hard when I'm inking.
Are you ruining the tips?
I think so. It's like bending and stuff.
Oh my god, don't
Good
press so
lord.
hard.
Oops. I can't control my strength. I'm too powerful. Calm down.
Shut up! You're so cringe. Alexa, play Animal I Have Become. Animal I Have Become.
I love in Princess Mononoke, every time his arm spazzes out, he's like, to be controlled with eyes unclouded by hate or something.
What?
It's so sick.
Wait,
It's such a
really?
sick line. Princess Mononoke is my favorite movie ever made, by the way.
Wait, really? Like your favorite movie ever? Not even like just favorite Ghibli film?
Yeah, ever.
Oh,
ever.
wow.
Wow.
I think I've watched Princess Mononoke over like probably 40 times in my lifetime.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Movie of all time or like?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. That stupid Christmas movie.
No. That's my favorite IRL
Home
movie.
Alone.
That's my favorite IRL movie.
But that doesn't count as all time.
No, that's my favorite movie of all time.
Okay, is your favorite movie of all time The Cat Returns?
No, but that's one of my favorites.
Spirited Away.
That's my favorite Ghibli film. I don't know if I have a favorite film of all time. Honestly,
Sounds like it's
okay,
all
if
of
I
those.
think of films that have absolutely blew me away and I watched like 5 times in theaters.
Oh, Spider-Verse?
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse.
That's your favorite,
Hell
favorite,
yeah.
favorite?
Well, I don't know, but it's definitely
What's your
up
favorite,
there.
favorite, Emily?
It might be Into the Spider-Verse.
Really?
It's really good.
That's a good
I'm gonna like
choice.
that movie
Yeah.
better
I could be
than
mad
the
at that.
second one. Honestly, I kind of agree.
Well, I think it's also because like the trilogy's incomplete, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
the second, I feel like Into the Spider-Verse still works really well as a standalone.
No, I'm gonna be real. Don't come after me, guys. The second movie is like ADHD times 100.
Like,
Like
it's
compared
too
to the
much.
first one, this one, like I think after it's so long too, and after I came out of the movie, my brain hurt because
No,
it
I
was
get
like
that.
There's
visual
like so
overload.
much
Yes.
going on.
There was
It is
every
very
scene
much.
I think because they knew it was going to be a trilogy, I don't think they could find a good place to stop that movie. Like, it felt like as soon as it started, it never stopped, and then it had to abruptly stop somewhere.
Yeah.
Because now I feel like once you can watch the trilogy back to back to back, it's probably not going to feel that bad.
Yeah. But I also know, like, I think that's what they do such a good job of with the films, the series itself. It's like visually, it is a lot
Yes.
to take in. Like, it is so loud to see. And it's one of those where it's like, it's a mix of, it keeps your attention, like, because it's like, wow, what the fuck is all this shit on the screen?
Yeah.
And then it's also one of those where it's like, God, my eyes hurt from looking at, because I remember that's how I felt the first time I saw it, but I went and saw it again and again and again.
Yeah.
And I loved it, but it's still just one of those, like, every time after, I'm like, I'm exhausted. Like, it's just so visually a lot.
Yes.
Overstimulating.
Yes.
Flash, 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 flash.
So we have a friend who has epilepsy, so like they can't look at super bright flashing lights
So you need
very
to
long.
stop
Right.
And they
it.
have to close their eyes for
Stop
like
it.
every other scene
Stop
in
it.
Across the
Stop
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's how flashy it is.
Not you, you're
Yeah,
like,
it's a very visually
Because I don't have
impressive
the
movie.
the
Like,
so
photo
much skill
whatever
involved.
epilepsy it
So
is.
much.
I really like the characters, but again, like it's because it's a trilogy, right? So it really
Right.
it just feels like the middle part.
It's like Lord of the Rings. You don't call Lord of the Rings, oh, my favorite movie is Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. It's usually
second
Lord of the
one?
Rings as a whole.
Yeah, I think Into the Spider-Verse still works really well as a standalone. Like, I could watch the first one 1,000,000 times over. But Across the Spider-Verse, it's more like I watch it once, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm ready to
Return of
wait
the
for the
King
third
is
one.
still
Yeah, that,
really
that
good
cliffhanger
film.
though, that cliffhanger when
Return
it
of the
happened,
King
I was
is
like,
still
wait,
a
movie's
really
over?
good one.
I was like, what?
What? Why?
Friend's
I
a
also
Lord of the
felt like
Rings
the second
nerd.
movie, I felt like it ended like 3 times. I was like, is it over yet? Is it over? It kept going, and I was like, oh, I'm down. But I was just like, I was surprised. I was like, oh, it's still more. I was like, huh? And do we have Whiteout?
Yeah, we both love
yes.
both
But you have to be
franchises, but
careful
Ren
with it.
definitely
Yeah.
prefers Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings, and I
What
definitely
color I have
prefer
is
Star
Whiteout.
Wars.
yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I did the sunlight thing, and it looks whack against the light.
Oh, no, I'm afraid to do that, too. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Not as whack.
Oh, no, Emily, you should have told me that during the pencil phase.
Oh
Not the one.
no. I'm not gonna
It's a
work.
little I need the skew tool.
I
Give
need
me
a-
somebody.
where's
Give me
the-
the skew tool.
I need to liquefy, liquefy.
I need to go like this.
Yeah, I need to do.
Oh, sorry, microphone song.
I'm sorry, microphone son.
I'm drawing cricket again because my head is like my head's over here. My head's over here, so I'm drawing like cricket. And now everything I draw is skewing. I just want to go like this.
You know what I need to buy?
What
We need
is
to buy
that?
one of those things that like cleans up eraser shavings off the table.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
What does it do? Is it like a putty?
No, you like roll it on the table and it just cleans it up like a little vacuum.
What?
Okay.
No, that's
Drawing
a
each other
transition
in
with
our own
Ichika.
style.
Yeah.
So the viewers get an accurate idea of what our styles actually look like when we draw each other. God, I hope I'm on my A game. Stop! Why?
I'm gonna pretend that my style is like the style I draw in my videos, in my Ditus videos. Oh,
Oh my
someone's...
god.
I bet the microphone picked that up, right?
Oh.
That'd be so funny.
That was great. God, that was great.
Your stomach. I swear to God, the microphone picked that up.
No, there's no way.
No, it did.
This girl's hungry. Why did you tell me?
No, it's just activated. That's all. It's gonna hit copy.
Oh, you're funny.
Oh god. I love how she's doing it again because she has the time because Titus just started this process.
Oh my. Oh my. Jeez. What is going on in there?
It's the overnight oats I ate.
Overnight.
And
This
coffee.
is why, like, I try not to eat breakfast because it ends up making me hungrier. Like,
Emily,
throughout the
explain
day.
what an overnight oat is.
Overnight
because I
oats?
learned this literally this morning.
It's just oats that are soaked in milk overnight, and then you eat it with like fruit and yogurt. It's really good. It's supposed to keep you full. Clearly, I'm a little hungry. Stop.
Oh my.
The camera's. I mean, the camera's not picking. The mic's not picking it up.
This mic picks up everything. One time I went to pee, and then you can hear me unzipping my pants. In the back is way over there. And I feel like the editors are gonna be like, "What is this?"
Exclusive Patreon content. Just kidding. Just kidding. There's no pissing clips.
Not the aww.
Okay, so this is not how I think you would draw me, but this is how I interpreted your style. Ba-bum. This is myself in Daida style 3 ways. We have the regular illustrated anime way. We have
I feel like you draw my style better than I do.
What do you mean? We have the chibi, and then we have the classic Daida stick figure drawing.
The classic. This is the OG.
Yeah.
I recently switched it to this because it's good to change things up. Right?
Yeah, switch things up a little bit.
I like this. I like this. And I like... Wow. Okay, so you're saying that I like... Yeah, the nose is pretty... This is the nose. That's the first thing I noticed. I do this nose, like, all the time. Mm-hmm. The mouth, the V-shaped mouth, I do all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got that down.
All right.
I think your drawing looks too clean for me because...
What? Really? Too clean? Okay, so I tried my best to make the lines kind of like the same...
Sketchy.
Thickness.
This looks so clean. It looks like a girl drew my style.
Damn it! I mean, because that's exactly what it is. But I thought, like, I tried my hardest to make it look like it's just one single line widthness. And then I noticed every time you draw my shirt, you make the collar, like, extra puffy.
Oh, yeah.
So I did that.
That's so true.
And
you got the neckline. I always add this neckline.
The neckline. What about the eyes? What are your thoughts on the eyes?
It depends on how anime detailed I'm going in the video. Mm-hmm. For the most part, I spam the same eye. I'll show you. I spam this eye.
Okay.
Everybody knows.
Okay. Let me see the secrets.
I spam that eye.
You know what? Okay, you know what I
like
noticed? All of the girls you draw, usually in your videos, look extremely unenthused.
Yeah.
Like, very,
sick of, because they're supposed to be sick of his you know?
Yeah.
So I don't mean to do that, but the problem is that if I drew, like, now I have, like 2 characters that have these kind of eyes where they're like,
They're
I'm
just
not
done with
amused.
you.
They're just done.
Unamused,
and I'm like,
unimpressed.
you know what's funny? That Sen's default expression is kind of like this. So I'm like, what does she actually look like? And I guess this is a pretty accurate. I think, yeah, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. This is very accurate. I think I draw a little bit sharper, though.
Yeah.
I do abuse the sharp corners.
You do.
But overall, I would say this is very, very accurate.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like that is borderline
accurate.
boxiness, but it's still realistic at the same time when
Depends
he's
on how
going
derpy I want it.
full in.
Also, this feels like a too clean version. I kind of like it a little bit more derpier.
Yeah.
And then this is just cute. This is funny. This is. You're forgetting the ball hands, though.
Oh, you do ball hands?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Like these?
Well, back in my, when I used to
Oh,
do
yeah.
style,
Yeah.
everyone had gloves. It was kind of like,
Oh.
but I decided that, like, ball hands are cool, too. So,
Okay.
yeah. Also, it's not very important, but it's not supposed to be,
Feet?
yeah, feet.
Oh, damn it! I forgot about that detail.
But
Okay.
hey, this is insanely pretty
That's
accurate. I'm
Really?
very happy.
Yay! I'm glad.
This is awesome. Yeah, you imitated me very well.
Yeah, but this is not how you would draw me. You would draw me a lot derpier.
Yeah.
Can you?
Okay, now
Yeah.
can I see? Should I see the example of like what I actually look like in your style?
Sure. But
Sneezed on
let me first share my mistake.
Okay.
I drew this and I was very angry at myself because every time I put it into the light, it wasn't matching because I was drawing straight on, like face
Head on.
first. I just realized as I was drawing this, I was like, wait, like this is not like the style I'm known for. This looks like Kayani or something. Like
Kayani?
Kayani.
Yeah.
Kayani. I was just like, what am I doing? And I got mad. I did a lot of work on this and I was just
It's cute.
pissed.
It
I was
turned out really
pissed
good.
because like it looks good half and then I don't know. It's just like lopsided. Anyways, if you want to see me frustrated drawing this,
Check out the
check out
Patreon.
Patreon. I will post like me being angry at drawing this. I was very angry. So then I drew you quickly in my style here. But here I did another one. It's more my style for what I'm known for.
I like this.
I drew you with the classic I'm sick of your
Me when I'm annoyed.
You're right. This is Emily every time. The patience that she needs for me. When I'm goofing around, she needs a lot of patience, right? And this is the classic chibi. I did it without sketching, so it's a little messed up, but...
Yeah, this is cute. I like this. But this isn't how you draw me.
Oh, you want to see the better version?
No, please.
Please, no.
You got it down to a T. You got the sparkles in your eyes.
This type of drawing is reserved specifically for when you draw me in particular. Everyone else gets to be drawn normally.
It's the most accurate. I've had some people message me and it's like, "How do you draw Emily so accurate?" And I was like, I know her well.
You know?
I know it well.
It's funny because I guess like these both kind of match her styles, but in very different ways. You're right. This does look very clean.
No, this is something. If I were doing a serious drawing on my channel, this would what maybe Sen would look like.
Yeah.
And this is just the class. This is the default. Like all my girls look like this.
I like how you drew my hair. I feel like this is more accurate to how my hair looks IRL.
Wow, my turn.
Okay, your attempt at my style. Let me
All right.
see this.
So this is my attempt at Emily's style
Okay.
in drawing me.
What did you observe from trying to study my style?
Well, I observed that when you draw dudes, which you don't draw dudes a lot,
don't draw
you
dudes very
rarely draw dudes.
Uh-huh.
You do make the nose quite long, kind of, I think. Also, this line in the mouth placement is always kind of like unique. Like it's always like kind of like in the bottom middle of the face, you know? And I noticed that you do draw, like, notice I stayed away from, like, sharp corners. You draw, like, kind of, like, roundish, I think.
I do kind of, yeah. I do round out a lot of...
And you do like to draw hands. You draw your hands really fat.
Fat hair!
Do you agree?
Not the fat hands.
That's not something that I've noticed in my own style.
They're very like no, it's stylized though. It's
Yeah.
like it looks very well.
I draw little,
It
like,
complements
sausage
well
fingies.
with your
It's
style.
proportionate,
For
but they're fat
girls,
hands.
you make the eyes like crazy. Then when you draw a dude, it's just like wah.
I think especially
Not
for you, the eyes kind of have to look like a little dead.
Yeah, so that's why I defaulted to just normal. And also, I was following the example of the Valentine's video you made.
That's outdated though. That's old.
I know, but like that's like the last time you draw a dude. Besides, like the
That's true. Normally,
the commentary video. You know when you talk to people.
what, conversation videos?
Yeah, conversation videos.
Well, true, but also when I draw people for those specific videos, I draw them in chibi style because it's just faster.
Right. So like it's really hard to be like, okay, where's a serious kind of drawing where
Yeah.
she's drawing a male character?
I feel like this is pretty accurate to 2019.
And I noticed you
or
draw my hat
2020.
fat like all the time. It's
Yeah, I
like,
do draw your
you
hat
draw my
fat.
hat. Like, and also, you're very expressive with your eyebrows, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So what do you think of my attempt of the Emerichu style?
I feel like this is pretty accurate to like 2020.
What? Then what is your
Emerichu,
new? What is your
2020,
new one then?
2021. Okay, hold on. Let me
You
explain.
have you even drawn a dude this year?
Yes.
Why did you hesitate?
I drew Starion on my Instagram. I drew
Yeah,
Star-
and he also had long nose. I remember that.
It's because he has a long nose. That's what he looks like.
What do you think, audience?
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay,
What we
I
call?
will
What are we
say-
calling our audience again?
Cleanup crew?
What do you think of? What do you think? Cleanup crew?
I feel like this is pretty accurate to 2020. Like, okay, the reason why I say this is because I think this is accurate to how I draw when I have to draw like 200 other drawings and I don't have that much time to spend on like a whole
But that's
lot
you
of
all the
detail.
time. That's you
I
every
know,
time.
exactly. So I feel like.
So what is a 2024 Emerichu
Well,
style?
Let me show you.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Wow, wow, segue.
Wait, I didn't even talk about the chibi.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's really good. It's cute.
Sorry, let me talk about the chibi real quick.
Yeah.
Is it accurate?
Yes. You got the ball hands.
Got the ball hands?
You
Ball
got
hands.
the simplified hair.
Simplified
the fat
hair.
hat.
Fat hat.
The three mouth.
The three mouth. You draw me really
Three
cute.
mouth.
I know. I always ooh-ify you. Like,
Not the
And this
ooh
is-
fight.
Here's a segue.
This is
Boom.
my drawing of
Accurate.
Ditus.
That chibi was accurate
You
as
did
hell.
woo me.
I
You wooed me hard.
Yeah, you were pretty accurate actually.
Yeah.
Bigger
You know
head.
what? I
Oh,
got-
you need
hat,
to
ball
make the head
hands.
Bigger. Yeah.
I need a bigger head. Okay.
bigger
I see.
head. I always draw big ass heads.
Oh wow! Oh, okay, yeah, you do draw. Okay, I see you.
Okay. Do you,
Wow,
what
this
do
is a
you
nice
notice?
drawing.
Thanks.
First of all,
But yeah, the
hat
I'd be
is
like, I keep that.
freaking ginormous. I thought I drew big.
I can't help it.
Wow, this is neat. Okay, so you draw the nose like this now.
I feel like you're pretty
So you're
close.
going sharp here. You're going sharp here.
It's good. I draw. If you note, I draw your hair sharp. if you've noticed.
Really?
Yeah, I feel
Really?
like I usually draw your hair sharp because
Oh.
you have very angular.
Emily's right. She does make this like pop out. I made mine go in the hat.
Oh yeah, you. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Damn, I look good. God damn. I like this shadow
Oh,
line here.
also another thing that I think would have made this look more like my style, the differing line widthness.
Oh yeah, something I'm really
What's
bad
it
at. I don't know, line width or line control.
Yeah,
Line
or like I
weight.
just make it thicker in some parts.
Wow, this is like I kind of want to keep this. It's kind of.
Oh, really? You like it?
Or we could give it away. Whatever.
Whatever.
We'll find out
Maybe you're
later.
right. Maybe this is 2010.
Not 2010.
Oh, what is it? 2020?
2020?
COVID.
COVID. This is
Oh wait,
COVID.
wait! Monetization! Stop!
No,
don't
I think we
mention
can still,
COVID.
I'm pretty sure it's safe now. I feel like this is really accurate to like COVID era. Emily has Emily has 2 weeks to finish a video and like one night to shade it style. But then if I sit down and like really try to draw a character, I think this is more the style I would do.
You are, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, the eyes. Yeah, you drew these eyes for Asterion, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. But I feel like
But I think I'm pretty accurate for video Emily.
video Emily.
Video
Yeah.
Emily This is accurate,
This
yeah?
is still pretty. This is still
Okay.
like if someone didn't know we were doing an art style swap and they saw this, I feel like they would automatically think like Emily style.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Do you think if you showed this and you and posted anonymously, would people figure out that you drew this?
Yes.
You think so?
I think so.
I think so too.
Okay. 'Cause I feel like if you posted this anonymously, people would be like, "Ever reach you?" What do you think? No?
I don't know.
It's hard. You do really have like a very unique art style. That's
You think so? Sometimes
Yes.
I don't.
Very unique.
I sometimes don't think I have a very distinct style, but then I'll draw something.
Cap.
And people be like, "Oh, I could tell that was you," and I'm like, "Oh,
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Cool.
yeah." I feel like we did a pretty good job.
Yep. There
Yeah,
is the
compare.
art style swap.
Art style swap. Our
I-
very first. This is my first time
Yeah.
ever trying to imitate your style. Actually.
By the way, I don't draw like this all the time. It's just for my videos.
Yeah, we did pretty good. This was fun.
All right. I'll just show one by one.
Okay,
Boom.
this is Didus attempting my style.
This is my messed up one.
This is me attempting Didus' style. This is Didus drawing in his style. And this is me drawing in my style.
Yay!
Yay! Nice. If you want to check out some extra bonus footage from this episode, please go and check out our Patreon. Also, big thank you to our patrons.
Yeah, check
for
out that
their
name.
support.
Whoa! Whoa! Look at that!
Look at all the ink drops.
I did like all their names. That was cute.
I'm sorry if y'all feel like y'all have a basic name, but y'all are just the otaku fam. And that's all y'all will ever be. Unless somebody comes up with a better name.
It's okay, we could think of some other names.
Right. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to let us know. Need some suggestions. Thank you guys for the continued support. I'm glad you guys are enjoying all the Spilled Ink reactions. We're gonna keep doing it if they're gonna keep uploading videos. We'll see y'all for the next one. Bye.